you to be having that paper. Please don't be among those ones I'm going to call names for not paying attention. I remember, you know my name. I'm Kabogere Monica. Going to go through literacy 1A, set 9. Clear? Okay. We are going to start with our topic, a resource. A resource. We are going to see what is a resource. A resource is something of value to people, or is something people can use. Now, whatever you see around you is a resource. Whatever you look at, whatever you are using, now people are using their phones, that is a resource. I've listed for you a number of resources, very, very many. But whatever you can touch and use, that one is a resource. I know now we are reading through all the examples of resources. Good. Now, Kabale, I told you if I call your name and you are upside down, you are in trouble. So we are going to read through our examples of resources. Number one, we have land, minerals, forest, money, energy, swamps, animals, food, radios, lakes, clothes, footwear, ornaments, vehicles, water, time, building, means of transport, and means of communication. Now, the ones I've given you are in general, but you can break them into other answers. I'm wanting someone to give me any other example of a resource which is not on my list. Let me have Chiza Bernita. Unmute yourself. Kiza Benita, unmute yourself. I want any example of a resource which is not on my list. Nandaula Lia. Let's go to Nandaula. Nandaula Lia. Give me any other example of a resource which is not here on my list. Leah, speak to me. Leah, speak. You can give me what you are using to talk to me. It is a resource. Just mention that. Phone, very beautiful. Okay, thank you, Leah. And I know even others have already mentioned theirs. So we are going to our activity. I want you to be with your paper. You are going to look at your answers and the answers I'm going to be giving you. Clear? So we are going to go to our activity after going through the examples of resource. We are going to first look at the basic resources. The resources are of two types. Now those basic resources are resources we cannot do without. There are some things, even if you want or you don't want, you cannot live without them. For example, I want you to put up your hand if you can live without a cloth. So clothes are basically resources. I want another person, just put up your hand if you can live without food, and I come, I pick you from home and I live with you without food. No one. So food is also a basic resource. We have another basic resource, building. Is there anyone who sleeps outside the house? No, we all sleep in houses. So we cannot live without buildings. Another one, we cannot live without money. Like most of us, we live in urban centers. We buy water, we buy electricity, we buy everything. So money becomes a basic resource. So we have these 6 examples of basic resources. We have water, clothes, food, money, building, and time. Now we are in time. They have timed us that this lesson is going to take only 40 minutes. We should not exceed. So time is a basic resource. We go to our activity. May I have Wesonga Misha to read for me question number 1 of our activity? Wesonga Nisha, please read for us question 1. Unmute and read for us question 1. Okay. Let me read for you as she is unmuting herself. The question 1 was saying, what is a resource? On your screen, we have the answers, please. Hello. On your screen, we have the answers. Give us answer 1. Wesonga, what is a resource? Okay, she's not on. Go through your answers. Number 1 is saying a resource is something of value to people. Someone might have written that, or you can also write a resource is something people can use. So when we go to number 2, number 2 is saying give 4 examples of resources. I've listed for you a number of resources. We have land, minerals, forest, money, energy, animals, food, radio, lakes, clothes, footwear, ornaments, and others. So you look at what you wrote and you look at what I've displayed for you on your screen. Nanozi Rochelle, thank you for being very, very active. I like that. Number 3 is saying, what do we call resources people cannot do without? Now, may I have Abigail Trinity? Abigail Trinity, you are going to answer for me that question. What are those resources we cannot do without? Abigail Trinity, unmute yourself. Yes, speak to me. Trinity?
Man-made resources.
No, thank you. But there are those resources we cannot live without. How are they called?
Natural sources.
Good try, but not really. Thank you. Let's go to Chadi Danisha. Chadi Danisha. Chadi Danisha. Unmute yourself. Yes, Nisha. Yes. What are those resources people cannot do without?
Basic resources.
Very beautiful. You are good. Thank you very much. So that's the answer for number 3. Then number 4 is saying, identify 4 examples of basic resources. The resources we cannot do without. I will have Melody, Mulunji. Mulunji Melody, unmute yourself. Mulunji Melody, yeah, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, give me 2 examples of basic resources.
Water, clothes.
Beautiful, and water and
clothes.
Very good. Thank you so much. So she has given us 2, so you can add food, money, buildings, and time. We are going to another lesson. That lesson is done. So we go to lesson 2. Are we all there? Yes, lesson 2, we have the 2 types of resources. Resources are of 2 types. Type number 1, we have the man-made resources, and number 2 are the natural resources. In this lesson, we are going to look at natural resources in particular. Nanozi Michelle. Nanozi Michelle, you are going to unmute yourself and read to me, what are natural resources? Nanozi Rochelle, read.
Okay.
Natural resources are those that exist on their own.
You are beautiful. We can also, if they exist on their own, they are made by God. We just see them. You will have no control over them. So we have the examples of natural resources. We have the examples of natural resources. We have Nambi Eliana. Nambi Eliana. Nambi Eliana, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, read for me the first 5 examples of natural resources. There we go.
Natural resources, land.
Good. Next.
Swamps.
Next.
Forests.
Next.
Mineral.
And the last one on that line.
Stone quarries.
Very good. Nakato Alson. Nakato Alson, unmute yourself. You read the next 5. Nakato Alson. Unmute yourself. Read the next 5. Are we there, Nakato? Nakato Alison? Alison, I'm waiting for you. Yes, read for me the next examples of natural resources. Start with climate.
Climate.
Good.
Animals.
Yes.
Lakes.
Good.
River.
Very good. Now, those are the examples of natural resources. They exist on their own. We just see them. We don't have control over them. We cannot wake up one day and say, oh, I've made a swamp. No, those ones exist on their own. We are going to another type of resources, which are the man-made resources. Musmenta, you are the best in my class today. Read for me the definition of man-made resources. Musmenta.
Man-made resources are those made by man.
Very good. If I was near you, I would give you a high 5. We have examples of man-made resources. Anything we can make, anything which man can make. Now, after looking at my list, I don't want any answer from my list. You're going to give me anything around you because it's made by man. Baby Caesar, Harmony, I want to hear from you. Baby Caesar, are you there? Baby Caesar? Baby Caesar, I can hear you. Please speak to me. Any other example of a man-made resource which is not on my list? I'm hearing Baby Caesar, waiting for you. Oh, thank you, but time is not on our side. You are delaying. Let me have Nanda Ulalia, but I've given you a chance. Let me have another person. Luiga Kayla, are you there? Luiga, where are you? Luiga, unmute yourself. You give me one example of it, a man-made resource. Luiga.
Buildings.
Louder.
Buildings.
Very good. That one is a correct answer. Now we are going to go through the examples the teacher gave us. We have money, buildings, clothes, electricity, means of transport, means of communication, footwear, ornaments. Do we all know ornaments? Ornaments are things people use to decorate themselves. Now, I want someone to give me an example of an ornament to show that people have really understood what ornaments are. Let me have Atsimile Batha. Atsimile Batha, are you with me? Batha, where are you? Are you with me?
Yes.
Aha, give me one example of an ornament which we use to decorate ourselves. Batha, ornament, any ornament? Okay, she's still thinking. Let me have Takali Stefan. Takali Stefan, are you there? Takali?
Yes, teacher.
Do you know any ornament?
Yes. Necklace.
Give me one example, man. Necklace, another one.
Bangles.
Good. Give me any other. Bangles. Beautiful. Thank you so very much. We are going to our activity of that lesson. Are we all there? We are seeing whether we wrote the correct answers or the wrong answers. Our activity number 1 exercise was saying, write 2 types of resources. We have looked at them. There are 2. Number 1 are the man-made resources, and number 2 are the natural resources. Number 2 is saying, draw a name for examples of natural resources. On your screen, I drew for you 3 examples of natural resources. You are going to tell me what you are seeing I drew there. Now, let me have Nachiyinji Nada. Nachiyinji Nada. Nachiyinji, are you there? Nachiyinji Nada. 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 Unmute yourself. Oh, I cannot get you. Let's go to another person. Nachibuka Melanie. Nachibuka. Nachibuka Mary Ann, are you there? Nachibuka Mary Ann, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Good. I was saying on your screen, give me the examples of natural resources I've shown you. Number 1 is
Animal.
Number 2,
Lake.
Number 3,
Forest.
Thank you very much. Now I know you also drew your own, so you can see examples of natural resources. Number 3 is saying, what are man-made resources? Mumpaire Francis Abigail, I want to hear from you. What are man-made resources? Mumpaire, are we there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, give me the answer. Man-made resources.
Man-made resources are those that are made by people.
Very good. That answer is the best. We go to number 4. Number 4. Anne Beatrice, are you there? Anne Beatrice?
Yes, teacher.
Are you there?
Yes.
You are giving me the answer of number 4. The question is, what are natural resources?
Natural resources are those that exist on their own.
I like your answer. Very good. We are number 5. Number 5 is saying, give 4 examples of man-made resources. Man-made resources. Unroth, Hannah. Unroth, Hannah. Unmute yourself. Unroth, Hannah, unmute yourself. Give me examples of man-made resources. Give me 2.
Money and buildings.
Very good. I like that. We are going on number 6. We have money, buildings, clothes, electricity, anything man can make and we use it. So you look at your answer and you compare it with mine. We are number 6. We are on number Chibamanya Denise. Chibamanya Denise, you are going to read for me the question of number 6. Denise? Chibamanya Denise, I want to hear from you. Denise, are you there? Okay, we can go to another person. Denise is off. Let me have Basilica Angel. Angel? Basilica Angel. Are you there?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Good. Read for me question 6.
What do people
Read for me
use
question.
ornaments for?
Good. What answer did you put there?
People use ornaments for decoration.
For making machines.
Very good. That is the best answer. People use ornaments to decorate themselves. We are going on number 7. Okelo Celesti. Okelo Celesti. I'm going to ask the question. You give me 2 answers of that question. Okelo, are you there? Okelo Celesti.
Yes. Yes.
Good.
teacher.
My question is, that one use of land, give me one answer. One use of land.
For building houses.
Very good. Thank you, Okelo. I've given for you 2 answers here. People settle on land. That's why people build on land. People grow crops on land. People raise animals on land. We are number 8. We are number 8. Number 8 says, how are clothes useful to people? How are clothes useful to people? I'm seeing all of you are putting on clothes. I cannot see anyone who is naked. Why are you putting on those clothes? Why are you putting on those clothes? Abba, Shalom, Elizabeth. Abba, Shalom. Unmute yourself. Abba, are you there? Abba?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Good. Why are you putting on that beautiful cloth? I see you look, wow. Why are you putting it on? Yes?
To be
Why are you
decent.
putting on that cloth?
To be decent.
To be decent. Any other? Another one?
To be beautiful.
To be beautiful. Thank you for that answer. Nakato Allison. Nakato Allison, where are you? Allison, are you there? Unmute yourself. Nakato Allison.
To look smart.
To look smart. Very good. And another one, to feel warmth. Because if you are feeling too cold, you say, oh, mommy, can I please have my sweater? You put it on. So that was our number 6. Thank you, Alison, and thank you for being active. We are going on lesson 3. Are we all on lesson 3? Wow, I like the participation. Nakilu Melissa, you are the best. Thank you. We are on saving resources. Those resources we have seen, how can we be with them when they're still in good condition? We have, what does the word saving resources mean? Saving resources means to keep something safe from danger, misuse, or disruption. If you want to save mommy's phone, you will handle it with care. Will you throw it down? No, because tomorrow you will not have the lesson. So that one means you are saving that resource. So we have the ways of saving resources. We have the ways of saving resources. Sema kade. I advise you to use your name so that we can easily see you. So we have the ways of saving resources. Like, how can we save money? By banking it, by keeping money in wooden, metallic, or plastic boxes. I know most of you at home, you have piggy banks. Wherever mommy gives you money, you run, you throw it there. Wherever daddy gives you money, you run, you throw it there. There you are saving the resource of money. We have budgeting. We have repairing worn out resources. If your shoe gets torn, you don't just throw it in the dustbin. You say, mommy, take my shoe to the person to mend it. They go and repair it. We have another one, preparing enough food. Like in this COVID season. We don't supposed to waste food. Wherever they give you food, make sure you eat it and finish it, not just throw, because the next day you might not have. Switching off power when not in use. Now I'm seeing most of you, you have already switched off the lights. Why? Because you have light in your room. We have another one, recycling. I want someone to pronounce that word the way I'm pronouncing it. Nkera Zoe. Nkera Zoe, are you there? Nkera, are you there? Nkera Zoe?
Yes, teacher.
Unmute yourself. Yes,
Yes,
repeat this word after me, recycling. I can't hear you. Again?
Recycling.
Good. When I tell Onkela, I'm saying everyone should repeat that word. Someone say it, you also repeat it. Recycling. Good. Recycling is the process of treating used materials to be used again. For example, if we have polythene papers, we have metals, we have plastics. There are people who come and say, scrap, scrap. They are looking for metals to take them back to the factory to recycle them. The polythene papers, we pick them, they take them to the factories, they recycle them. We have number 8, which is planting and growing crops. Number 9, using energy-saving gadgets like the bulbs, like the stoves. And lastly, we have by keeping records. What do I mean by keeping records? You write, if today you have gone to the shop, you have bought this and this and this, you write them so that tomorrow you don't waste money going to buy them. Good. Now we have gone to our exercise. Let's all go to our exercise. Number 1, we are going to ask Nalugwa and Jackie, where are you? Nalugwa and unmute yourself. I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Please give me the answer of number 1. What do we call the keeping of something safe from destruction?
Saving.
Very good. You deserve a clap. Number 2. Let me hope everyone has had the answer. The answer is saving. Number 2 is saying, outline 4 ways of saving resources. They are the ones we are from looking at. I'm going to read them for you. Number 1 is saying, by banking, by keeping money in wooden, metallic, or plastic boxes, by budgeting, by repairing worn-out resources, by recycling, by preparing enough food, by switching off power when not in use, by keeping records, and all the others we listed up. Are we together? Yes, Nachimba Claret, please. Good. I like your attention. You are now active. Number 3 is saying, name any 2 recyclable materials. The materials we can take to the factory and they recycle them. We are from seeing them. Now, may I have Mbabazi Maclean? Mbabazi, we are from seeing those recyclable materials. Mbabazi Maclean, unmute yourself. Mbabazi, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, give me 2 materials we can take to the factory, they recycle them.
Plastic.
Beautiful, number 1. Number 2, I've asked for 2.
Metallic objects.
That is very nice. Good. Thank you very much. We are going to number 4. Number 4 is not in our notes, and I'm going to hear beautiful answers from it. It says, name any 3 banks you know. You hear daddy taking money, your school fees to the bank. Which banks do your parents go to? Yes, I'm going to have Bosco. Bosco used that name. Are you there? Unmute yourself. You are not there? Okay. Let us have Fred Mlindwa. Fred Mlindwa. Are you there? Are you there? Unmute yourself and speak to me.
Equity Bank.
Louder.
Equity Bank.
Equity Bank. Very good. Thank you very much. Namsitwa. Namsitwa Maria. First unmute yourself, Namsitwa. Namsitwa. Namsitwa.
Centenary Bank.
Very good. Your answer is very sweet. Any other? I want one more. One more. I want one more. And Roth. And Roth, where are you? And Roth. And Roth, are we there? Okay, let's Anroth Hannah. Please speak to me. Give me one other example of a bank. Anroth, unmute and give your answer.
DFCU Bank.
Okay, we cannot hear from you, Anroth. Let's go through the louder.
DFCU Bank.
Again, Anroth.
DFCU Bank.
Very good, DFCU Bank. So, thank you very much. I've got you, DFCU Bank. I've listed for you a number of them on your screens. Please, now let's go through them. Stanbic Bank, DFCU Bank, Bank of Baroda, Equity Bank, Bank of Uganda, Housing Finance Bank, and others. So we can go to number 5. Why do people keep money in saving boxes? Why do people keep money in saving boxes? Basilica Angel. Basilica Angel. Unmute. Yes, Angel, speak to me. Speak to me. Give me the answer of number 5. Okay, she's off.
Resources.
Very good. And another one is for future use. We are going on our last number for that activity, which is number 6. Which 4 objects can you repair? Give me 4 examples of objects you can repair. At home, anything which can get torn, they take it for repair. Give me. Karunji Michelle. Karunji? Karunji Michelle, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, give me anything you can repair at home.
Shoes.
Very good, we have shoes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Acolyte Cynthia. Acolyte Cynthia. Are you with me? Acolyte? Cynthia, I can't hear you. Speak to me. Cynthia, are you there?
Clothes.
Very good. Thank you very much. It's the right answer. So those are the 2 they have given us. As per now, after going through that lesson, we are going to stop here and we wait for any other lesson. But wherever you are answering, please use the best handwriting while writing. Clear? Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.